Hey, what's up, G? It's Devin from Plumber HVAC Leads. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm just going to really quickly show you 3 things I found on your website you can fix so you can start bringing a ton of more customers for free. I know you're probably wondering why the heck I'm making this video for you, and it's super simple. I just found out a little while ago there's a lot of plumbers out there who don't really have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more customers. And the only thing typically holding them back from hiring a marketing agency is they just don't know who is an expert and who is not. So I found that by making these attack plans and just giving them away for free, there's still a lot of plumbers out there who end up raising their hands going, you know what, Devin, I like you, just do all this stuff for me. So at the end of this all, you see I've got some tricks up my sleeve and I can do some real good for your business. Just give me a call and we can chat. If you want to do this all yourself, that's okay too. This is free education. The 3 things I'm going to talk to you about today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Let's first start by looking at your website. So I like the photo you have here. Obviously, it's got a really good view of like what Sacramento looks like. You got a picture of your van right in front of it, which is really nice. You've actually got a lot of photos on this page, which is really good because as humans, you know, we're visual creatures, so it definitely helps close people. I love the animations. Everything about this looks really great. Having some social proof. Like from a web design point of view, this is a beautiful website. Now, Google doesn't rank you based off of how good looking your website is. What they do is they take their robots called crawlers and they scan through your website through the text and they search for keywords. And keywords are just phrases that people search into Google to find your business. So one of the ones I'm using today is Plumber Sacramento because over 150 people search for this one keyword alone. So obviously you want to rank #1 for that. And the guys who are ranking #1 is Armstrong Plumbing. So I'm going to show you how to beat them really quick. So the first thing is content. When somebody does type in, like Plumber Sacramento, Google's goal is to put them in front of the website that's going to answer all their questions, which is typically the website that has the most words on it. Now, if you look at your website, it looks like you probably have about 300 to 400 words on here. And the average website on the front page of Google right now has 1,890 words. So you're going to probably want to be sitting between 1,500 and 2,000. The good news is that's super easy to do. You can literally just write some more text and get yourself up to 2,000 words. If you see Armstrong Plumbing here, they've got text, not that much more than you, probably around 400 to 500 themselves. So the good news here is, again, you could beat them really easily because they're not even considered an authority, yet they are ranking #1. That just shows how easy it is to get into this marketplace and what you can do. Also, you can save your images as keywords. I can't see your images. This one, no. This one, no. This one, no. I'm trying to find a way to see your images, but I can't really see them. Save image as. Well, I don't know what your images are saved as, but Google can pull that apart, and if you see what your images are saved as, you want to save your images as like Plumber Sacramento or Repipe Sacramento, trenchless sewer repair Sacramento, stuff like that. So that's tip #1. Tip #2 is called backlinks. So Google is kind of like a popularity contest, and what they do is they look at how many other websites on the internet are linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. Keep in mind though, they want to see relevant websites linking to you, which means you're going to get a lot more power from another plumbing company or an HVAC company linking to you than you would from like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. And so I use this tool to check it out. It's called Ahrefs. It does cost about $1,000 a month, but it gives you some really valuable data on what's going on in the back end of websites. And so it says you already have a ton of referring domains. You had a lot and then it dropped off, and then you started climbing again recently. You're sitting at 200 websites, while Armstrong Plumbing is only at 79. So let's see what keywords you're ranking for. If you see here, you're getting found for a lot of keywords that have to do with, like, they're part of a blog. But the reality is this could be anyone in any state. You know, you could have New York looking at Mario Brothers Plumbing. You can have sewer vent pipe clogged in Hawaii. You could have gas flexible line being found in Canada. Ream 40-gallon water heater could be found in Florida. Like, all these different places, these are not buyer intent keywords. So if I just type in Sacramento, exclude URLs, just make it the keywords. These are what people are searching up, and then sort it by the highest volume. Well, heating and air Sacramento, 200 people search for that every single month. So you want to rank #1 for that. You're at the end of page 7. Brothers Plumbing, Sacramento Plumbing Supplies, probably not a good one. Plumber Sacramento, you're on the 4th page for that. 150 people search that up. Air Systems of Sacramento, 150 people search for that. You're at the very end of the 10th page. Plumbing Sacramento, 100 people search for that. You're on the 2nd page. So these keywords are really going to be what's the big win for you. You're already doing great with the referring domains. You're just going to want to make sure you have the proper keywords within your text. And that's why it's so important to get this up to 2,000 words so you're able to do that. But it's super easy, and you can make a ton of money because these are all buyer intent keywords. So that's tip #2. And the last tip is when somebody does type in Plumber Sacramento and they're ready to buy, they're going to call the first plumber that shows up that seems trustworthy, obviously, right? And so I'm sure you want to be that plumber. Well, these ads right here, people skip them all the time. So where you want to rank yourself is going to be right here in the Google My Business section. And as you see, Armstrong Plumbing is also here. To get here, you need to have more citations than your competitors, which is anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number are listed in different directories across the web. And directories are just websites that allow you to list your business's information. So some of the ones you may know are like Yelp and Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor, City Star. These are all the most common ones. My favorite strategy here is to figure out what directories these guys are listed in. Go list yourself in those exact same directories and add a bunch more on top. If Mr. Rooter's in 150 directories, I would say to go put yourself in 250, if not 300. Also, you can see how easy this is. Plumber Sacramento has a 1-star review, yet they're still in the top map pack. And I don't know how many plumbers there are, but they're still in the top 3. These guys are still getting business from here. And again, that's just from having proper citations. So you could do that super easy. So that's all I've got for you, G. I hope you found this really informative and really helpful. As a really quick recap, you're going to want to get your website up to about 2,000 words. You're going to want to target buyer intent keywords like the ones I showed you. You're doing great with the amount of referring domains already. The one thing I do notice is you can see this is closer to a 1-to-1 ratio than yours is. To get there, you need to have more powerful links. So if I see what links you're linking to, you want to have more that have to do with like powerful companies that are linking, that are talking about plumbing. So like, let's go check out Armstrong's. We'll go see which ones they have. Home improvement quotes, local plumbers, USA plumbing, contractors, great plumbers, plumbers. You see how many they got having to do with plumbers? Call a plumber. Broken sewer pipe, Sacramento. These very relevant links. That's what you're going to want to get. And the last thing is put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than these guys. Gee, if you want to do this stuff yourself, please do. It's free education. I'm just trying to help as many people as I can. And I do ask you send me back 1 sentence of feedback just to let me know what you thought about this video, if there's anything you would change or if you thought it was good, anything like that. If you do want any help getting this stuff taken care of, or if you, I know you were mentioning that you have like some other questions, just give me a call back. My phone number is 805-618-6426. I'd be glad to help you out further. I do appreciate your time, G, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.